After serving the church for 10 years as moderator of PCC, the Very Reverend Dr. Fonki Forba officially hands over to the Right Reverend Mickey Hans Abia. Elected in 2014 as the 6th moderator of the PCC, alongside the Reverend Fonchang Babila as Synod Clerk, both leaders named their mandate as Transform Transformers.
The Transform Transformers historical picture.
Re-elected in 2019, this time with the Reverend Mickey Hans Abia as Synod Clerk, the Very Reverend Dr. Fonki Forba named the second mandate as Reform Transformers. Despite leading the church on a very difficult era, flanked with the armed conflict in the northwest and southwest regions, the stronghold of the PCC, the advent of the coronavirus, social media blackmails, amongst others, the level-headed Fonki was able to achieve a lot for the church.
I respect him for leading the church within a period that the times were not very good. Within 10 years, we've had crisis in the northwest and southwest regions. At one time, schools were shut down. How he was coping with salaries with the teachers is something we need to applaud for. It is really difficult to navigate when the guns are sounding, and if he did, I want to say that it's a plus. The church has grown in terms of the medical field. The number of pastors have increased. I think spiritually it is a plus, because primarily we are in church to worship God. And so if the Christian fold has increased, the number of congregations, some even in the diaspora, have increased.
And according to some Christians, he will be greatly missed.
I will remember him a lot because he took this church at a very difficult time. It was the Anglophone crisis, it was the COVID-19. But then, surprisingly, the church has achieved a lot of infrastructural development within the same period, more than it has ever done in its entire history. I think the past 10 years in the church, we have seen new structures coming. There's the press microfinance, there are other projects that have come in, there are more schools that have come in, and then we've seen structures that are coming in that were never there. We've seen new hospitals. So I think there has been a lot of infrastructural development for the past 10 years, which is a very, very positive step for the church. And another thing is the self-sustaining nature that he has inculcated in the church, that the church is now able, in most cases, to finance itself and not depending on partners.
A preacher by excellence, full with humor whenever he mounted the pulpit.
I miss his voice. Whenever he is preaching, I used to like the way his voice is and the way he is soft to people. He greets people very softly. He did so many things. He has done his best. But even though they say that his best is not enough, the other person will take over from him. At least he has done his best.
PCC Christians pray for the new leader of the church to protect the wealth acquired during the Fonki's mandate and even do more for the service of God.